Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie Dreyer, vegan and a non-vegan family, and the founder of Batch Cooking Club, a weekly plant-based meal prep membership with options for the non-vegans in your family as well. And I'm so excited to be here with you today. We are here every Wednesday live. Today, it's Thursday, obviously, mixing it up a little bit, but normally you can find me here weekly on Wednesdays at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to take you through this week's Batch Cooking Club plan. But not only that, it's called a planning party for a reason. I'm going to help you plan out your meal plan for the week, the recipes in the Batch Cooking Club plan. And if you're not a member, not to worry, you can head over to batchcookingclub.com and try us for just $1. And let's get started. So, first and foremost, you're going to want to grab a few things. I have my planner, my physical planner for the week so that I can map out my dinner prep and my meals for the week. And I also have my digital calendar as well because you're going to need that to or whatever you use to track your time and your meetings and what you have going on, appointments for the week as well. And then for our members, also you're going to want to grab your plan for the week that dropped yesterday. So first things first, we always start with 3 tasks and scheduling those into our calendar for the week. So the first thing you want to do is schedule about 20 minutes to finish your meal plan or do your meal plan and also write out your grocery list. The best time to write your grocery list is when you're doing your meal plan because you have all of your recipes right there. So, get it all done at once. If you're doing this with me right now, you probably can cross this task off of your list. I always schedule some additional time on Thursday evenings to wrap things up and finish my plan after doing it here with all of you. And then the next thing you want to do is schedule about an hour or however much time it takes you to do your grocery shopping. For me, I do that Friday after work. And then last but not least, I want you to schedule out a 2-block chunk of time to do your meal prep. For me, that's typically on Saturday mornings. Now, go ahead, take a couple of minutes. We're doing this in real time together, so you get it done and you don't have to think about it again next week. Go ahead and schedule these into your calendar right now in real time. And while you're doing that, I'm going to just give yourself a pat on the back because by doing this, you're taking one step towards taking the thinking out of what to cook. You're giving yourself a future gift of not having to worry about going to the store, thinking about what to cook every night at the last minute. It's already going to be done for you. All right. So now what I want to do is I want you to look at get your plan together for the week. So like I'm writing out right now in here, it's a blank slate. I'm going to write out and I'm looking at my schedule, what's going on, my appointments for next week. I'm actually going to plan out how much time I have to dinner prep each night. And you're going to do it as well. We're going to actually do this in real time right now. So for me, I'm actually writing in the dates right now for next week. My meal plan, I told you I plan on Thursday nights and I go through the following, week to week to week. So I shop on Fridays, I plan on Thursdays. So my meal plan goes from Friday to the following Thursday. So that's the time period that I'm doing my meal plan for. The whole beauty of this is we're making this work for you. So you plug in what works for you. So what I'm going to do right now, and I invite you to join me the same, is to go through and look at each night and think about when you want to serve dinner and then back into how much time you have available to prep that meal. So for example, my family eats around 7:30 every night. I like to spend about 30, no more than 45 minutes in the kitchen getting dinner ready. So if I'm going to serve at 7, I have between 6:15 and 7 o'clock to get that meal on the table. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to look at my schedule each night between 6:15 and 7 o'clock and see what I have going on. And I'm going to block off that amount of time that I have. So if I have 45 minutes, I'm going to do that. If I don't have 45 minutes, I'm going to block off. I might be running in the door at 6:30. I might have an appointment. So I have 30 minutes. Or like, for example, on Wednesdays, I have a standing appointment that I take my daughter to. So we're running in the door at 7:15. So we've got 15 minutes for dinner prep. Based on those times that we have available or allocated, we're then going to plug in recipes that work for us, plan our prep to work for us so that we can get those meals on the table, and it's all going to flow together beautifully. So go ahead and take a couple minutes with me in real time to block off dinner prep. And the great thing about doing this task, again, you're taking the thinking out of what to cook. And the reason that we blocked those other three tasks in the meal planning, the grocery list shop, the grocery shopping, and then the meal planning is so that it's in your calendar. And if something comes up, you can slide it around, but you're at least prioritizing it. You at least have it in the calendar, which is critical. So, okay. I'm on Monday. I'm going to Tuesday. I'm blocking out my time. What do I have? And I'll show you in a second. I use pens. It's a party, so for me that means fun. It means color. So I've got my pens. I've got stickers. Where are my stickers? I've got stickers, food stickers. To make this fun, as you can see from last week, that I make it look fun. So I'm just going through and I'm adding this now. I'm on Wednesday, and I hope you're doing this with me. And I just love it because on most days I'm like racing to the finish line. And so all I have to do is look down and go, oh, that's right. That's for dinner. And I already prepped this and it's ready to go. All right. I think we're ready. All right. Hopefully everybody's had a chance to do that. So now the next thing I want to invite you to do, and just to give you a sense of this, like I have it's maybe you're lucky and you have the same amount of time every week. For me, it's varying. I've got 45 minutes one night. I've got half an hour another night. I've got 15 minutes the next night. And I've got a half an hour, or actually, what did I say for? I've got half an hour on another night. So it really ranges on your schedule. And that's the whole point of this, is to take it week by week and plan it out so that you're backing in to make it work for you instead of creating work for you. So now for my Batch Cooking Club members, we're going to open up the Kajabi app and we're going to look at the plan for this week. And again, if you're not a member, head over to batchcookingclub.com and try us for just $1. We drop new plans every Wednesday morning. Okay, so for this week, we have, it's loading. There we go. So we have got on the menu barbecue tofu pizza. This is a new recipe to our members. I'm very excited about this recipe. It came out really delicious. My carnivorous husband loved it and ate the leftovers for lunch. We also have a chickpea Caesar pasta salad. This is a great summer potluck dish. So you can bring it poolside because you don't have to worry about dairy or anything going bad. And we've also got, and it also pairs so well with grilled items, grilled veggie steaks or regular steaks. We also have maple mustard tempeh polenta bowls, yum, and pinto bean and cheesy potato salsa verde tostadas. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about the prep plan. So every week we give you the prep plan, not just the meals, to help you get in and out of the kitchen most efficiently. So it takes you an hour and a half to no more than 2 hours to prep 4 to 6 things. This week we have 5 things that we're prepping: the barbecue baked tofu, the creamy Caesar dressing, which is a favorite. You can actually get that over at our blog if you're not a member. Our maple mustard tempeh, our roasted cheesy potatoes, and our sourdough Parmesan croutons. And I believe the tostada recipe and the potato recipe are also up on the blog this week. So if you're not a member, you can get those recipes there. So the first thing you're going to do in this prep plan, which takes about an hour and a half, is you're going to marinate your tempeh for the maple mustard tempeh. And while that's marinating, you'll make your roasted cheesy potatoes. And while the potatoes bake, you'll make your barbecue baked tofu. Then you'll make your sourdough Parmesan croutons. You'll bake that tempeh that was marinating. And last but not least, you'll make the creamy Caesar dressing. So you're in and out in about an hour and a half, because the way we've staggered this for you, while something is in the oven, you're prepping something else. So you're never waiting around for something to be finished. All right, let's dive in to the meals and let's plug those into the meal plan or the dinner prep times that you just blocked off. So first thing that we have on our menu are the maple mustard tempeh polenta bowls. Let me show you a picture. Those look like this. And if you have non-vegans in your house like me, you replace the tempeh with some chicken. So you can just use the same marinade, just double the marinade and do the chicken at the same time you're doing the tempeh. What I do is that whenever I'm making any meal for my family, they're always plant-based at the core. That's where we start. And then I'll have protein options on the side that are for the non-vegans if they want to add those in. That's how I make one meal work for the whole family. And that is what every Batch Cooking Club meal is about. So this recipe takes 10 minutes to prep and 10 minutes to cook because all you're doing is sauteing the vegetables for the bowl and making the grits or polenta, excuse me. And if you've ever made polenta, you know that comes together in minutes. So you need 20 minutes total. So look at your plan or your dinner prep that you've outlined for the week. And I want you to go ahead and fill in where this meal would work for you, where you have 20 minutes to get dinner on the table. All right, go ahead and mark that in. And then we're going to go to the next recipe, which is the barbecue tofu pizza. And I'm suggesting that you serve this with our chipotle ranch salad. I love the salad. In members in the library, it has corn and black bean patties on top. Just omit the patties and just make the salad part. So yummy. We have a chipotle ranch, I think, is that I used on the salad. So you could also just do the chipotle ranch with just like a green salad as well. And the pizza, let's pull that up. Looks like this. Pineapple is optional. If you have non-vegans that you're feeding as well, I would just do personal pizzas and add cubed chopped chicken instead of the cubed tofu. And reserve some barbecue sauce for the chicken and you'll toss it and bake it that way. So the pizzas take 25 minutes, 15 minutes to prep, 10 minutes to cook. That's it. It just goes in the oven. So while it's cooking, you can get that salad together. So block off, or actually not block off, mark down the barbecue tofu pizza in your meal plan right now on a day where you have 25 minutes or more to cook dinner prep. Next, we're going to go to the pinto bean and cheesy potato salsa verde tostadas. And like I said, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we did. We posted this recipe yesterday. So you can go over to the blog if you're not a member and get the recipe there. I'm suggesting serving it with our cilantro lime rice or our taco rice. Members, you can find those recipes in your library. And these are so good. This is what those look like. If you've got non-vegans, you're going to add shredded cooked chicken or ground beef on the side to sprinkle on the tostadas for those non-vegans. And these take 45 minutes, so a little bit longer because you are, let's see, let's go through the recipe here. You're going to simmer your beans and your cheesy potatoes in a little salsa verde bath for about 10 minutes. And then you're going to make, while those are cooking, you're going to make your tostada shells in the oven. And while those are baking, you're going to make the avocado mash. And then you're going to make your what am I trying to say? Your pico de gallo. So really the cooking time is 10 minutes for like that filling and 10 minutes for the tortillas. So it's about 25 minutes and then 20 minutes to make your guacamole and your pico de gallo. So depending on how quick you are in the kitchen, you could actually probably get this on the table in 30 minutes. And even if you have helpers, but block off, this is one of those days you're going to need a little more time, about 40-ish minutes, 45 minutes to get all the different components on the table. Again, if you have help, you'll speed that up, but go ahead and put this down. I love a good Taco Tuesday. And so this is a great recipe for that if you do that in your house. And then last but not least, we're going to plug in the chickpea Caesar pasta salad. And I'm suggesting we serve this with grilled vegetable steaks or roasted vegetables. So that's what we did in my family. And so this is again, if you have non-vegans in the house, I would just serve it with some grilled protein. Oh, let me show you how pretty this is. Or if you're not serving it with grilled meat, you could just replace the chickpeas in the salad with some chopped chicken. So have some chopped chicken on there, shredded chicken on the side to mix in. This is a really easy recipe, and it's 10 minutes to prep, 20 minutes to cook, mostly because you're waiting for the pasta water to boil and the pasta to cook. That's really all the cooking in this recipe. So it's about a 30-minute meal. Go ahead and plug that into your dinner prep plan where you've got that time to spare. All right, you guys, we did it. 4 meals for dinner next week. So you might be going, Stephanie, but what about the other 3 days of the week? So let me tell you what I do. Every Tuesday, we have Taco Tuesday. You can do the same taco. You can rotate different recipes. Maybe tacos aren't your family's thing. Maybe your family loves pasta. So maybe once a week, you've got a pasta night. So I would think about what meals does your family like to eat and make that a theme every week and rotate the recipes, whether it's Asian night, taco night, pasta night, like I said, soup night. There's so many different fun ways you can do it. Some of my members do a grill night, especially now that it's coming closer to the summer months. Then on Saturday, I always have as a takeout night. I give myself one night out from cooking and I bring in or take out. So if you can do that, highly recommend doing that. On Friday, I just do a recipe that I didn't create. It's one of my favorite nights where we do Shabbat in my home, and I go to the store I mentioned on Fridays after work, and then I come home, pour a glass of wine, and luxuriate in the experience of cooking something and trying a new recipe and not having a time frame on it because the evening awaits and there's nowhere to be. And last but not least, I recommend doing a leftovers night. So Thursdays can be for me in my house, since that's the night that I do my meal plan. It's a great time to also do a leftover night because you can pull everything out from the fridge, assess what you need to buy, take inventory of what's in your freezer and pantry that might need to get cooked up or that you need to stock up on. And it's just a really great way to clean out the fridge and freezer, assess what needs to get bought for the grocery trip the next day. So those are just a few ideas to help you. I've got tons more resources over at batchcookingclub.com/free. And I've got lots of meal ideas if you need more help with what to cook, or you can always reach out to me at hello@batchcookingclub.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this weekly planning party helps you get set for a delicious week, and I will see you next Wednesday at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody.